What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. First off, guys, before we get into anything today, I do want to apologize to you guys because my upload schedule has been very streaky. I've been uploading certain days that I'm not supposed to. I haven't uploaded days I'm supposed to. Really, it's just been kind of weird how things have been shaping up in life. I've been picking up shifts at work, trying to make more money, and I do start school next week, so that's gonna even make it even worse possibly. I'm going to try to make it work though, so I think what I'm going to do, I'm not sure what I'm going to do totally yet, but I'm going to make it work. School and work and everything else, social life, it does take a toll on me, but definitely YouTube is a priority of mine, and really thank you guys so much for being patient with me. But anyway, other than that, I just wanted to apologize for that. Hopefully I can kick it back up soon. But today, we're doing an impossible challenge, and this challenge idea comes from PCO Basketball. He says, do a Suns rebuild without their draft picks. So, we're going to do that today. Now, I wasn't sure how I was going to get rid of the Suns draft picks. I still have them, obviously. I was thinking that, like, I could just keep the draft picks, but when I go into the draft, I pick, like, the worst player on the board. Like, I think that's the best way to do it, just because, like, if I trade the picks to somewhere else, I don't know if you could like just turn off picks, but I haven't found that. But if there is something like that, go ahead and tell me down below. But I haven't found that. But basically, I'm gonna just take the worst player on the board, because if I trade the draft picks, I'm just making some other team like really good. Now I could do that honestly, and it wouldn't be a big deal. But I'd rather not do that. I'd rather just make my team worse. Or not make my team worse, but not make another team better while my team's doing worse. So I don't know who to trade all the picks to, but for the Phoenix Suns, we're basically doing a rebuild. This is basically a rebuild, but we don't have draft picks, so basically that's how it's gonna work today. So I mean, the only contract that sucks on this team is Ryan Anderson, and according to 2K, he has a team option after this season. And guys, I don't think that's the case in real life. I could be wrong. I don't think it's a team option, but they did restructure his contract, I think, when he came to Phoenix. So maybe they did make it a team option. And you know Phoenix is going to decline that. I don't think it's a team option in real life, but I could be wrong. I definitely could be wrong. But very young team. Let's just go ahead and simulate the rest of the season. Obviously, we can't really do anything this first season. We are 11:35 on start today. So I'm going to go ahead, finish this season out, meet you guys in the offseason, and we're going to rebuild this team without some draft picks. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are in the offseason. Here are your player stats, just in case you guys are curious about that. Here are the player stats. We have Devin Booker leading the way with 21 points, TJ Warren 17, Ayton 15, Oubre 19, Josh Jackson with 9. So, obviously, the two biggest guys we want to build around are Devin Booker and DeAndre Ayton at this point. I mean, it's kind of obvious. And I'll probably keep that philosophy. Really, we need shooters around these guys. So, and a point guard. A point guard is a must this offseason. So let's go ahead and see if we can land ourselves a point guard in the offseason. Let's go ahead and just start this offseason. Let's get it going. So I want to know how you guys have been doing lately also. Okay, we have literally projected the #1 pick. I'm going to be mad if we get the #1 pick and I cannot do anything with it. That's awesome. So that's what's so great about this challenge. I really don't like Igor Kokoskov as my head coach. So what I'm going to do is fire him. I'm going to fire this guy. And my assistant GM is trash too. So let's go get a head coach real quick. Michael Stauffer. Pace and space. I like that. Assistant coach. Oh wait, Peterson. You want a job? Let's get both these guys. We get Tony Peterson. What about you? Sign him. And then assistant GM. Owen Taylor. Oh. He's not an assistant. Okay, sorry. How about this guy? What about this guy? Tentative. He probably did not accept my offer. Alright, how about this guy? Sign. Alright, so we got him. Anyway, for the NBA draft, like I said, I have first and second round picks, so let's see how this works. If not, I guess I will trade it away in this draft, but I just can't take anybody good. So unfortunately, R.J. Barrett, Zion Williamson, I gotta take this guy, Odell Richards. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. So no draft picks. 6'11" from Kentucky. I don't expect him to be good, but maybe he will be good. And then next season I won't do it like this, because that's how I was going to do it, because I didn't really want to trade my draft picks to anyone else. Zion Sneed, Kansas State. Alright, sim to end. Owen Richards is a 40 overall, yeah. Yeah, that's basically how, and yeah, you know what? To even make it even better, I'm not even going to sign him like that. This is how it's going to, 2 year, yeah, definitely no, I'm not signing this dude. So I'm glad we're going to decline that. Josh Jackson, obviously going to bring him back. So that's how we're going to do my no draft picks. I'm going to go ahead and draft the worst player possible, and then I'm just going to obviously not sign him. So that's how it's going to go. All right, so we had no draft picks. No one come from our team from the NBA draft. We are literally going to have to build through free agency this whole freaking video. So good luck to us. Obviously, we will have some nice cap. Oubre. All right, so when I look at my team, what do I need? So I got Melton as a point guard right now, which I almost should have sent him to the G League. Or this guy. Either one of them. Maybe I send both of them in the offseason. Or this next coming season. Mikal Bridges. TJ Warren is a nice small forward. I like him at the small forward position. DeAndre Ayton and Rashawn Holmes. So the center position's kind of locked down. Small forward Josh Jackson really has not been the greatest for the Suns as a number 4 draft pick. He could be better, but obviously number 1 priority right now is a point guard. That is number 1. So when I look at point guards out here, we have Eric Bledsoe, Derrick Rose, Isaiah Thomas, Emmanuel Mudiay, Rajon Rondo, Darren Collison, Alfred Payton. So really I'm trying to rebuild this team. So do I just go for the big old super punch and get Kyrie Irving or Kemba? I mean, getting Kemba is basic in my opinion. I feel like I get Kemba a lot. I mean, I haven't got him in a while still, but I get Kemba a lot. So I'm going to try to fade away from Kemba this video. DeAndre Russell is available though. So I'm going to go for Kyrie first thing. Even if I get him, I get him. But if I don't, it's not a big deal either, because he's going to take a lot of our salary anyway. But Russell, I kind of like the idea of getting DeAndre Russell. He usually does pretty decent in simulations. He's not terrible. Next to his best friend in Devin Booker would not be bad either. So that's as much as I can offer him. Let's see if we can get that out of there. I don't think the Nets should pay DeAndre Russell over 25 mil. Like, I don't think so. And I'm going to be the one that does it. So I say that, and I'm about to do it. So one more point guard just in case I should sign. I guess Mudiay wouldn't be a bad idea either. So I'm going to go ahead and give him a contract as well. Whoops, I meant to try to make it a better contract. So, yeah, we're going to give Mudiay a contract. So I'm going to go probably 48 mil, 12 mil a season. Let's see what we get. So we get a Kyrie Irving agreeing, or do I go with DeAndre Russell and save some money? I mean, Kyrie Irving is the big, super signing, and we're trying to rebuild this team without no draft picks. So I think you guys would go crazy on me in the comment section if I didn't get Kyrie. So Kyrie Irving, welcome to the Phoenix Suns. We got our point guard now. So now when we look at this team, we obviously kind of need a power forward as well. So let's go see what we got for power forwards, cheap power forwards. JaMychal Green, would literally take him for 2 seasons, start at the power forward, whatever. Taj Gibson, Jeff Green's out here as well. Michael Beasley, usually pretty cheap. We're going to go with him as well. Off the bench, I can't get, okay, so I can't get, and I have to renounce Kelly Oubre, so that kind of sucks. So I can't get JaMychal Green while signing Kyrie Irving because, like I said, he's taking a lot of our money. Oubre is prepared to accept an offer from the Bulls. If I can match it, I can't. There's no way I can. So I cannot match Kelly Oubre's contract, so he's going to Chicago. And obviously, I'm going to go ahead and decline Michael Beasley as well. I don't really think he fits the mold of this team. So we get Kyrie Irving on the Phoenix Suns. Nice. Okay, so Kyrie Irving, Devin Booker, small forward, TJ Warren. Like I said, the power forward still isn't solved at all. So what can we afford? We are about -$4 million in cap space. So we really can't afford a whole lot. Parker wants a little too much money. Rondale Jefferson, Kenneth Faried. Jonas Jerebko, Vonleh, Aminu is always my go-to for power forward if I have any money at all. Thomas Bryant, low-key had a good season with the or is having a good season with the Wizards. They need to utilize him a lot more, I think. Jordan Bell for power forward be too bad. I mean, we get Aminu though, and I'll call that good for this season. Hopefully we get him. I'll even give him a 2-season deal, just because we kind of need. Or 3-year. I don't mind a 3-year either. Hopefully we get him because we need a. All right, so 3-year, $8 million deal for Aminu. We need a starting power forward, and we got it. So Aminu is going to be my starting power forward now. He can space the floor, which is nice. And then T.J. Warren, Josh Jackson. I might be making some changes, obviously to the bench. We don't have a lot to do right now. Sadaransky, I'll take him for 1 year. Pretty solid player. Actually, I would have taken him for multiple years. Let me see. Okay. All right, he went to the Wizards anyway. So, and then Trey Burke, I'll take him for a couple seasons off the bench. Are you gonna sign or no? Okay, so we get Trey Burke, nice, and then obviously we already had a lot of good point guards, so I didn't necessarily need to get Trey Burke, but that's okay. So. We're going to be utilizing the G League, hopefully, for like 4 of these players, hopefully. But, guys, one thing I do want to try is trading Josh Jackson, just because he hasn't really worked out for this team at all. So, I'm going to see what Josh Jackson could get us out there in the trade finder. Hopefully, something decent. Denzel Valentine and Chandler Hutchinson, 2nd-round draft pick. Montrezl Harrell, Jeremy Lin, JJ Redick, Miles Bridges, Matthew Dellavedova. Guys, do not get Dellavedova ever on your teams. I don't know why, but when 2K automatically signs him to your roster, they want to start him every time. It doesn't matter who your starter is. They want to start Dellavedova. They automatically start Dellavedova, and it makes 0 sense to me. I don't know why that is. Frank Ntilikina, low-key, is not a bad offer. And a 1st-round pick from the Knicks. I'm not going to use the draft at all, though. I'm not going to use the draft at all, just so I can keep with the theme of the video. Schroeder. I kind of like this Frank Ntilikina deal, but I don't know. Joe Harris also is a nice deal, but I can't trade Aminu because he's literally my starting power forward. Yeah, none of these deals are really like that, like spectacular, so I'll just keep them. And then, like I said, I'm probably going to utilize the G League for quite a bit of these players, but Kyrie Irving is the big signing, obviously. So Kyrie Irving, DeAndre Ayton, and Devin Booker is going to be a nice trio, and really liking that. So let's go ahead and just go to training camps. I'm going to go ahead and just basically simulate this next upcoming season. I'm going to be sending a lot of players to the G League to try to progress them a little bit. I don't know who yet, but I will see you guys at the end of next season, where hopefully we are a lot better and make the playoffs. All right, guys, at the trade deadline, Josh Jackson, you know, he's all right. He's all right. That's for sure. Josh Jackson is okay, but I like Robert Covington a lot. And if we trade Aminu, we can start T.J. Warren back at the power 4 like he used to. And then Covington can start at the 3. And we'll have a nice defensive 3. Warren does decent defense. Josh Jackson, honestly, guys, he's a little expensive for what he produces. Obviously, like 6 points, 7 points, 5 points, 7 and 9 actually is not too bad, but I don't know, guys. Josh Jackson is just not. I'm not really feeling him. Not really feeling him. So Covington is going to come to the Suns, and we're gonna get Jerian Grant in this deal for no reason as well. I'm kind of iffy about trading Aminu, but we'll do it anyway. So Covington will now start at the 3, and let's see how they make the roster. So obviously they're gonna start someone else, but we are going to be starting T.J. Warren at the 3, and then we'll be or at the 4, I mean. And then we'll be changing this around. If 2K would not freeze on me, that would be great. This game, man, I swear. All right, so we're going to go ahead and take power forward minutes away. So 36 minutes, 36, 20, 30, 30. Sean Holmes will give him 28. Kel Bridges give him 20. And then we'll give the last spot. We did, oh, we already have a point guard. And we have a shooting guard. So, what do we, I guess we give it to this guy. I don't know. We'll give him about 12 minutes, and then we'll give Trey Burke 15. 10. All right, so we'll do that. So we got Kyrie Irving, Devin Booker, Robert Covington, TJ Warren, DeAndre Ayton, Rashawn Holmes, Mikal Bridges, Trey Burke, and Poitras. Okay, so we're 32-23. Hopefully this makes our team better, and I'm seeing you guys in the offseason. Dudes, this guy should have been mine right here. Zion Williamson should have been on the Phoenix Suns, dude. It's so depressing. Anyway, Kevin Love wins 6-man. Zion Williamson wins Rookie of the Year. So, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Yes. I know how to spell his last name, too, because I've done a couple quizzes, and I've been able to spell his name. So, I'm super proud of myself for that. If you guys want to see me do a quiz, let me know, because those are fun. Anyway, the Suns versus the Thunder in the first round. So, here are the player stats. We got 23 points for Kyrie Irving, 21 for Devin Booker, 16 and 11 from DeAndre Ayton, TJ Warren with 13, Sean Holmes with 9, and Covington came over here with 9 as well. Mikal Bridges with 8, and 7 for Trey Burke. And Okobo is going to be a huge part of our rotation next season, and I'm super excited for that. So, let's go ahead and simulate current round against the Thunder. We're up 1-0 to start the series, up 2-0, up 3-0, and 4-0? 4-1, 3-2, 4-2. Okay, we beat the Suns in 6 games. Let's play the Pelicans. Aw, man. I want to play the Pelicans. The Thunder did lose to the Lakers last night in overtime. That game was actually pretty lit to watch. I watched it the end of the third and then watched the rest of the game. If you guys don't have NBA League Pass, I mean, that game was televised, but still. League Pass is awesome. I love having League Pass. I don't use it all the time, but when I do, it is, like, legit. So, I'm going to go ahead and hopefully come back on these boys in the series and kill the Warriors. So let's go ahead and see if we can come down from 3-2 or 4-1. We were down 4-1. So Devin Booker led the way with 35, but, you know, wasn't enough. So you're going into the offseason. I don't really think we can do much at all. I really don't. I mean, we made it to the second round at least, which is pretty good in itself. I mean, do we just, like, progress with the young core we got? We got Mikal Bridges. Kobo's going to be back next season, being really good. So, let me just skip right through this. Obviously, I'm just going to go ahead and let the computer draft the #1 pick, and I'll reject it, whoever it is. And then, draft lottery. We have the 23rd pick. And I have not traded my draft picks either in this video. So, I'm going to keep my coaching staff the same. I don't know why I skipped to the draft. How many picks? Oh, I did not mean to do that. Sim to end. Okay, I was going to see how many picks I had, but rookie signing, they take Jalen Smith, and we're going to decline all these, and Zach. We had 2 first-round picks, and Ashton Hagans in the second round. That's actually pretty decent. But, like I said, we can't take him. Kobo, we're going to accept him. You're not going anywhere, my friend, although you are mad at me for sending you to the G League. It doesn't matter. Melton, I'm going to go ahead and decline just because we already have a backup point guard in Trey Burke and the other guy, too. So, really don't think any free agents I care about right here, so we're just going to renounce all of them, and I probably have no money whatsoever to spend. So, -6 to 8 million in cap space. We kind of hit our ceiling here. So, we got Kyrie Irving, Okobo, Trey Burke, Devin Booker, Mikal Bridges, TJ Warren, Robert Covington, DeAndre Ayton, and Rashawn Holmes. So, obviously, we're rolling out TJ Warren at the power forward last year. Do I want to do that again? I don't know, but let's go ahead and see what, you know, TJ Warren and Trey Burke could get me possibly. Let's see what that could be all be about. I don't really want to trade TJ Warren, but I mean, he is younger, so I feel like his trade value would be a little bit better. Obviously, I need a power forward more than anything right now. 2 first rounders is not going to help me because we're at the end of the video basically, and we only have 1 more season to win a championship. If not, it is a fail. So what I'm going to do here is just going to go into free agency and hope for maybe a cheap power forward out here. So, Sarge would be ideal, but I mean, whoa, I might actually be able to afford Sarge. Maybe 9.25 mil for 2 years. So Sarge would be nice. If I could get Sarge, that would be low key, like, legit. So Sarge, if you want to come to the team, it'd be great. He is a restricted free agent though, so he could easily be matched. Let me go ahead and try to find some more power forwards out here. Michael Beasley, not really my ideal. Maj Leonard out here. Jonas Jerebko. Who was the top? Sabonis, MKG. Hopefully we get Sarge, dude. Okay, we do. Ah, Timberwolves matched it. Dang it. I thought I had Sarge, man. That's like was legit like the best. And obviously, I probably can't afford Sabonis. There's no way he's gonna come over here for that much money. No, yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, Murray, Bielitsa. He's low-key been really good. Bertans though, he gives me all that I want, and he's a 79 overall. So we'll go Bertans, I guess. So we got our power forward, and that's basically all we need. So I'm going to go ahead and simulate to the end of next season. TJ Warren or Covington will come off the bench, and it'll be all legit there. Or we could start TJ Warren at the power forward again. I don't care, whatever we want to do. But I'm going to go ahead and simulate to the end of next year, and hopefully everything is all peachy. So at the end of this season, we go a depressing 40 and 42, but yet we still did make the playoffs. So I think we're a scary 8th seed. So that's good, at least, I guess. Kyrie Irving with 22, Devin Booker with 21, TJ Warren with 12, Ayton 17.5, and yeah, everyone else did their thing, you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can beat the Houston Rockets in the first round. Hopefully I can upset the Houston Rockets. We do win game 1, which is pretty legit. They win game 2 though. Can we win game 3? No, they do. So before I go down 3-1 to the Houston Rockets, I'm going to make sure, or I'm going to try to slow down the pace for this series and hopefully, obviously, make it into the second round, maybe even to the conference finals this year. And we almost made a little comeback at the end, but we are down 3-1 to start the series. So this ending may be a little depressing. Obviously, I was really close to a championship last video. If you did not see that, go ahead and go watch it. But right now, it's not looking so good for me. So we are down 3-1. It's not impossible, but 40 points in the first quarter. Give me that dub. Give me that freaking dub. And it's on their home floor. Now we're at home on our court, so now we should be able to force a game 7. And we got to face Dallas in the second round if we make it past the Houston Rockets. Give me my money, dude. Give me my money. I don't know why I'm talking about money for. And I'm going to get blown out. Oh, no, I'm not. Let's go. Low comeback at the end. 118-113. 27, 3-7, 19-8 for D-Book. Who said he wasn't a playmaker? All right, this is for all the marbles. Game 7. We got to do this. We got to get this done, guys. We got to get this bread. So, simulate with Simcast. I really hope we make this. Because if we make to the second round, we might be able to make it to the conference finals. Which would be better than it was last year. Okay. 79-100 with 4 minutes and 58 seconds left, guys. I think we might be screwed. I think. We'll see. Yeah, we're definitely screwed. 99-114. Obviously, James Harden, Chris Paul doing their 22-17. What can you do against that? 40 freaking. How old is Chris Paul now? 35-year-old Chris Paul, 22-17. Ridiculous. Anyways, guys, I do appreciate you guys for watching the video. It really does mean a lot that you guys click on my videos and watch them. It's like literally the best thing, best feeling in the world, honestly. And the fact that I have you guys by my side. As you guys know, one of my goals is obviously to do YouTube full time one day. And I don't know when or if that will ever happen, but you know, a man can dream, right? So 3-0, 3-1 Hornets, 3-2. The Hornets were actually, I just realized I was saying Hornets and they were in the, how are the, please explain to me who the Hornets have. Kemba Walker. Wait, it was Hawks versus Hornets in the conference finals. Kemba Walker, Malik Monk. I guess their team just progressed a lot. I'll remember that for the next Hornets video. I'll just keep the core the same. And then I won't trade anybody. And we'll just get better. And we'll make the finals. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you did enjoy the video. And, of course, subscribe if you haven't already. But this Crushables. And I'm saying peace. Goodbye, guys.